double insulated water. Stay cold for 24 hours.
Check, check, check. What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to the Live and Level Gamers podcast. I am your boy, Leveled Head. All in your eardrum. Do you see that in your eardrum? Anyway, I got my crew, K-Bum 20, a.k.a. Mr. Shut 'em Down. We got Keith Norris, all in Splatoon streets?
No, they look like cyberpunk meets. I don't know what they mean.
What you saying?
Like
So we here. We're trying something a little new on our
Those versions of
300 show. The 300 episode, what is this? We've been going at this for a while now.
In a little minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute. So we want to welcome y'all all here. Yes, y'all see our face. And if y'all enjoy what you see, go ahead and share it. Put it out there. I got a little gray on my chin, y'all. Oh, okay. A little gray there. But anyway, welcome to the show. So you know we ain't no young bucks. We up here in age. But what's good with y'all?
You the only one with ain't no grain. I don't see no grain, Keith. You got the bald head though.
I got like one thing somewhere over here. Just one.
Yeah. But so what's good though, fellas? What's good? Don't get shy now that you see your face on here. Don't get shy.
You know I ain't never shy. I'm always here ready to go. No man, I'm excited. This is something new. We're trying today, so we'll see how that goes. But nah. I'm excited for that. I think that's a good podcast. Always fun to be chopping up with the homies. So yeah, let's do this, man.
Okay, Keith.
Yes, sir. I concur. Yeah, we talked about this before. You know, it's good that we finally doing it. You know. So.
All right. Yeah, I'm excited, man. Still planning on watching that new episode on Disney Plus with Star Wars. I missed that.
Ahsoka.
Yeah, Ahsoka. Have y'all seen it?
Oh,
yeah.
Man. They applying pressure. They applying pressure, bro. You need to watch that.
It's good?
It's good.
Okay. I heard some mixed reviews on it, so I didn't know. But welcome to the show. This is our 300th episode entry. We've been here for the 300. My hands ashy. Don't look at my hands, y'all. I got a little ash on my hands. I've been painting. But we in here, man. So make sure you share this with your peoples. Put this on X.
Don't do that. Twitter.
Yeah.
Put it on Twitter.
Put it
on Twitter.
Put it on X, the big X rated. No, that's fair. Put it on Twitter and let them know we up in here. We celebrating tonight. We are on the celebration. We've been doing this for 300 episodes, people. So we thought we'd jump on and show our faces. So I want to introduce ourselves official. So I am Leveled Head, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? My wife did a good job. Anyway, we got Mr. K-Bum 20 right there. Go ahead and let them know who you is, K-Bum.
What's up? Your boy K-Bum 20 rocking the Captain America. You know, I love my Marvel. You know what I'm saying? I got my little plain background because I'm doing it right in the basement. But
Right.
it's your boy, man. I'm excited. You see the face, you see the baby face, too. You see the little chunk. You see the happiness. You see the teeth. Yeah, I'm still here. You see the gray, but it's all good. I still got my hair, though. I'm living life.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute.
And we got Mr. Norris at the top. What's good, Mr. Norris?
Man, what's good? Y'all, he talking about hair, but you know what I'm saying? I rock this. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got
a little hair up there.
My custom Xbox controller right here, you know what I'm saying? So y'all see what I be gaming on, you know what I'm saying?
All right, but
yeah.
That's that PlayStation Edge controller. That's that $199. Matter of fact, I just bought a brand new what's that look? Analog stick, because mine went out.
Here. Kids.
Lord have mercy. Lord.
Kids.
Bring that.
Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying? Since y'all want to show stuff, I ain't got nothing to show. I don't have nothing over here to show. I got I got a duck. right there. You see that? Anyway, let me stop. So welcome
Bring
to the
Mr.
show.
Frosty. That's what we need. You need to get Mr. Frosty
Welcome
out of
to the show.
retirement.
He said, "Oh my God, we are." Who was that? The video game heard. What you say? Oh my God, who are these Negroes? All right, okay, Miss Nia. Who are these Negroes? We are the Three Stooges. No, I was playing. But anyway, we are here. We are excited. This is our 300th episode, so we thought we'd do something special. So don't be getting used to this. We might not do this ever again. Y'all get us up. Y'all help us grow. We might. But anyway, we are here. We're excited. And we got a little bit to talk about tonight. And anything on the horizon before we get into this? Anything y'all been doing? Any movies y'all have seen? Anything?
Man, I finally saw They Clone Tyrone. Finally saw that.
Yeah.
What you think?
Did y'all ever? So when I first saw the previews, I was like, I don't want to see this, man. They got Jamie Foxx in this role. But then I watched it and I was like, all right, this is real. This is real. This is what the people need to see.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
And yeah, it's good. It's good. It's not even actually I was gonna say something. No, that's a spoiler. But if you hadn't seen it, but yeah, man, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It hits home. If you allow it to hit home, it hits home.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, so I see Dark Sun Rider in this mug. What's up, man? Miss Nia. And we got DJ Fanatic. What's up?
But we got
Smash Bros though. Hey man. Oh, okay. So anyway, who else I see?
She said we black.
Yeah, DJ Fanatic said, look at these good-looking brothers. Thank you, DJ Fanatic. Who else say? Dark Sign said, what's up, fellas? Nia said, y'all are black. Yes, we are black. We are black.
Last time I checked. Absolutely.
So, but yeah, man, we just excited, man. It's been a minute of all the way back, thinking about starting this with Mr. L Live all those years ago, and then going to Straight Talk with K-Bum 20. So we're going to go down memory lane as we talk about these games and stuff on tonight. How many people in the comment section saw Gamescom, has been tuning into Gamescom? Did y'all see anything special? We'll talk about that. Chariot Man, what's up? Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show. Thank you, Nia. R.I.P. to Mr. L Live. Yeah, man, that was my guy. That was my guy right there.
That was a cool dude, man. I know I got a chance to talk to Mr. L Live a couple times, and
yeah,
he was always low key, cool dude, man. I know. I felt. I know for me, we probably get into it. It was a privilege and an honor to even get a chance to be on to share the stage with L Live and Levelhead. So I enjoy the podcast. When he was here, I definitely listened in, and yeah, I thought he was a cool dude.
Yeah, man. That's who. Go ahead, Keith. My bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, definitely before my time, but he was definitely a huge reason why I started listening in, and so absolutely, man. R.I.P.
Yeah, Mr. L Live was the guy that kind of no, I don't want to update nothing. Stop it. I hate when Edge always trying to update. But anyway,
you still using Edge?
Wait.
You still using?
I'm using Google. I just pulled up Google. I'm my bad.
Edge ain't Google.
No, it's trying to update something with Edge. I don't know. Hey man, I ain't. What's wrong with Edge? Y'all tell me.
I can't even hide my face, bro. I can't even hide my face. I just got to let me practice on my on my face.
So anyway, don't y'all do me like that on here live now. We live. Y'all can't be doing me like that. But they were trying to update something.
Internet Explorer.
No, Netscape.
Oh.
Ultra Vista.
Okay. So anyway, man. But yeah, so yeah, we started this several years ago. I'm trying to pull up going back in history when our first one was. But it's been a journey, man, and losing him was a big blow. I hate it. We gonna get into what you've been gaming on, Nia. So don't get mad at us because we talking. But yeah, man, it was sad losing Mr. L Live, man, and it was a journey. But you know, things have come together since post his departure, and me and K-Bum kept going, and then we added Shaw. Then Shaw departed. We added Mr. Norris and D2K. D2K departed or left, but we got our 3 nucleus here, and I believe
Jedi. Don't forget Jedi.
Oh yeah, that's right. Jedi Knight moved over to Germany, so our times couldn't get synchronized. But I would say we got the perfect nucleus. I really do. I really enjoy this ensemble right here, and everyone that has contributed to the show and to the podcast. I truly appreciate. But yeah, Mr. Li was the MVP, man. That brother knew his stuff. That brother knew the backdrop, knew what was going on. But I be like, man, where you be getting all this information from? And now y'all kind of both do that, so y'all bring that element he brought to the show. I was I know how to keep the thing rolling, but he brought them details. So I really appreciate where we have grown to, what we have done. We slowed down. Things have happened, but we back on track. We're trying to grow this thing. So, but if y'all got some fun memories of the Live and Level Gamers podcast, leave some of your memories of some of the things that we do that y'all know us for, like never knowing the name.
Mispronouncing every name,
saying stuff wrong.
Watching Level read.
Yeah. Thank you, DJ Fanatic. He said the perfect nucleus. Thank you, Rich. I agree with that. So as we go down memory lane and talk, I want y'all to bring up some fun memories of the Live and Level Gamers podcast. And do y'all want to get in what you've been gaming on?
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, let's go. You know what time it is? It's time for What Have You Been Gaming On? Sing it, folks.
Oh, yeah, I peep.
What you been gaming
I peep. Oh, that THQ.
What you been gaming on? 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 Gaming on, gaming on, gaming on.
I'm trying to see there's a list of games.
All right, I see what you said. Nia said one of my favorite memories are when you and K-Bum argue over semantics. You're absolutely right. K-Bum is the king of semantics.
Hey, don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro.
It's the truth. It is the truth. But anyway.
You be over here saying some blanket statements, some general statements. I think I'm going to sit here and agree with your general statement. You better get detailed, brother.
So anyway, who going first? Because I haven't gamed on anything. I've been painting. See these hands?
I go ahead. I can jump into it.
Go ahead, K-Bum.
I can jump into it. And yeah, Neil, you're right. That THQ list, that was a blast. That was a blast. We definitely need to clip that. That was good. So what I've been gaming on lately. So I'll go ahead and jump into the brand new game that I've been gaming on. I just got it into the mail. My wife thought I was a little crazy because I kept checking the mail every day, about twice a day. So I was waiting for the game to come in through GameFly. It was supposed to come this Friday, not last Friday. It didn't. So it came, I believe, this Monday. So I've been gaming on this Monday. I've been checking it every day, the whole weekend, just going out there in the heat, trying to get that mail. Ooh. But I've been gaming on Madden 24, just dropped. So I just got Madden, been playing around with it, and it's pretty good. They definitely made a lot of strides over the past 3 years. And they've done a pretty good job of building on previous Maddens. That this Madden is pretty legit. It is probably the least amount of bugs I've seen in a release Madden. It's some of the cleanest gameplay I've seen for a brand new release Madden. It built on, like I said, stuff that they did last year, the last 2 years. So no, I think it's a pretty good Madden. And to be this good this early in the season is a good testament to some of the work they've been putting into it. And they've done a lot of work with visuals, a lot of work with the equipment, with the cleats and the gloves and the shoulder pads and the helmets and the visors. And so it looks good. It looks like a real good game. So I've been gaming on that, spending time doing that, and then my usuals. So still trying to finish Midnight Suns. And I'm at the point that I hate when I get at video games. I love story so much. I'm at a point where I'm skipping the dialogue because I can't take it no more. It is way too much talking in this game. So I'm trying to get done with Midnight Suns. So I'm still playing that. And in the meanwhile, with playing the new Madden game and Midnight Suns, I'm dipping every now and then playing 2K with the homies because the new 2K come out September 9th or 8th. And then still playing Overwatch because the new season of Overwatch dropped, I believe, beginning of this week. Last week, the new season of Overwatch dropped. So I've been playing a little bit of that in between playing Madden and trying to finish Midnight Suns.
Okay. Welcome to the show, Fred. 215.
One-hitter quitter, TKO.
We got Tiger King in here as well. Welcome to the show. Who else? Am I missing some people? All right.
Oh, Tiger King. Oh, for sure.
All right, Mr. Norris, what have you been gaming on?
Man, I was sitting there trying to read what he said. Oh, man. So, as I promised, I said I'm going to stop talking about Master Detective Archive. Finally finished it. I ain't gonna lie. Toward the end, that story got kind of heat. I'm not gonna lie. The story was pretty good. Trying to think. The one negative I had to put. One of the negatives I had to put about this game is they never really let you go. I thought like after a certain point in time I was going to actually be the detective, but they never really let me go into just being a detective and looking for things. So it was kind of like
they kind of held your hand. They hold your hand through the story. That's what you're saying?
I'm not even saying they held your hand. They kept the story very focused. They didn't let you go outside of the box. So they was trying to tell a story. You basically could have sat back and watched this game, how much dialogue was in it. But toward the end, they started revealing some things that I kind of assumed, but wasn't sure. And then it kind of came true. And then the main character, you found out the truth about him. So I thought it was pretty good. I don't know if I'll play another game like this again, just because it was just so much dialogue. But
that's funny. You don't want to play Midnight Suns, then? Good lord.
No, man, I can't. It was a lot. I fell asleep several times playing this game, not because it was bad, because it was just I wasn't interacting with it. But other than that, man, that's all I've been gaming on. I literally have not touched another game. I've literally been thinking about what I'm going to start playing. I know Cyberpunk is coming.
Starfield
is coming September 6th.
Yeah.
Starfield coming, so I'm probably just gonna hold off until those games come out. But I got several games I need to start playing. So on the next what you've been gaming on, hopefully I have more to say. But
okay. Like I said, for me, I haven't been gaming on much of anything lately because every day after work I've been heading up to the church to paint, trying to get everything up for our transition service. So if you want to see some painting, we can call it a game. But I haven't been gaming on much of anything. But I wanted to do this real quick, man. Take y'all down memory lane real quick. How many people remember this intro? Let me play this real. Y'all remember this? Oh, this is the intro right here. Who remember that? Oh man, I want to hear live. I ain't heard live voice in so long.
Okay, it took a minute for me to catch up, but yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember that. I don't know
why it's not loud, but let me see if I can hear his voice on here real quick. This is the first episode of the Live
Oh,
11
wow.
Gamer podcast.
Oh wow. What's the date on that?
There he is. This is 10 years ago. I don't know that. We sound terrible. Let me
intelligent minds going back and forth over this game and news and this game business. You know how it is. So anyway,
man,
go ahead, bro.
Here live right here.
Well, let's get to it. We want to talk about the upcoming games for the Wii U. Since everybody says the Wii U has no games, that drought is over. We've got massive games that's coming out from first party and third party. The first one we want to talk about is Pikmin 3.
There, boy.
I know a lot of people pick Pikmin 3 up. I haven't picked it up yet, so I'm kind of on the fence, but I just talked to my boy Levelhead, and he told me
That was our first episode, man, when me and Mr. L Live came back through. Let me run that back and see if I can hear that intro again. That beat, that was the intro. I don't care what nobody say. That was the best one. K-Bum, I got to go to Straight Talk.
For sure.
So let me say this, how this came about, man. I was wanting to do a podcast. I was watching everybody kind of, why is it doing that? I'm watching everybody doing the podcast thing, and I was trying to find someone that I felt like I can be myself. I didn't have to change who I was. We wanted to do a clean, wholesome show where it wasn't a whole bunch of cussing and all that was kind of happening at that time. We wanted to be a difference in the community. So I don't know what it was, but something came in me to reach out to Mr. L Live 08. And I remember he used to be on with Zaire. Is it Zaire? Or
Yeah.
what's it? What Next Gen something? I forgot. I ain't
20.
Yeah, I ain't too. But at that time, they was on together, and I used to watch him kind of always overtalk Mr. L Live. And Mr. L Live used to always say, he always repeat the same word all the time. He say all the time. So, and I saw how good he was, but he couldn't shine on the podcast he was on. So I reached out to him, not thinking anything was gonna come from it. But he hit me back and was like, yeah, man, let's do it. So we started it. I made, the intro, put our me characters on the thumbnail and all that stuff. I made it. It was trash, but that's what it was 10 years ago. And the rest is history, man. That thing just caught like fire. We became real popular in this community, and people looked forward to what we was doing. I used to have to edit all that stuff myself because we wasn't going live like we go now. And I was new to YouTube, so I would edit all that stuff and post it up. So I'd be up to like 2 a.m. trying to edit his voice and my voice, but we grew this thing to where it is today. And but yeah, just shout out to Mr. L Live, man. Shout out to Mr. L Live. Real quick, y'all got any fun memories of the Mr. L Live 08? Go ahead.
That's for the chat.
Huh? Yeah, that's for the chat. Anybody remember my brother, Mr. L Live 08? If you got any fond memories of him, post it up in the chat. I don't know if y'all can remember him or not, but I want to keep his memory alive. But yeah, man, he was good at what he did. He was good. He was a good addition, man, to the show. The perfect partner, man. He was good, easy to flow with. Wasn't self-absorbed in any kind of way.
Yeah.
And found out that he was a deacon. So it all worked out, man. But anything y'all want to say on that before we continue on?
I know for me, man, we did our little straight talk thing, but that I never wanted to, just jump into what you guys were doing with you and L Live. I felt like, saying, to me, that was the big leagues, you know what I'm saying? I had my little small thing I did on the side, and I never wanted to conflict or try to jump on or jump in front of anybody's shine, because I thought Mr. L Live was legit and thought you were good at what you did. So I'm like, I'm cool with doing my little thing on the side, you know what I'm saying? People feel good enough for me to do the live and level chat, I'll hop in, but other than that, I ain't trying to take nobody's shine, trying to do nothing like that. So it was always good just listening to Mr. L Live, listen to how he talked, listen to how he delivered the news and the information and how he dialogue, especially with you level. So I mean, to me, it was just like looking up to what I'm saying, people who've been doing it for a while, because I was just jumping in at that point in time. So I know for me, I thought he was, what I'm saying, he was just really good at what he did, and I looked up to him. So that's how it was for me.
Let me see some shout out real quick. Go ahead, Norris. Go ahead.
No, I don't have anything specific, but I do just want to, shout him out and pay my respects that, if it wasn't for y'all two and, him doing this thing, you doing your thing, we wouldn't be here doing this at episode 300. So, shout out to him and, love to his family, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Mr. L Live. I want to send a shout out to Carlos Hill. Welcome to the show. I also see Phoenix Star 5000. Welcome to the show. Who else up in this joint? Dark Sun Rider up in here. Yeah, man, y'all in here tonight. But anyway, let me read some of these comments. Let me go back up here. Because it was something Carlos said that I wanted. He said, I remember this bop, that intro. Phoenix Star 5000 said classic. But here's the one. It says, Carlos said, the first podcast I ever watched was you guys talking for hours with Triforce Johnson, Lizzie T, and the cast talking about the Zelda. I remember that episode. And Chrono Trigger Theory. That was when we had Triforce Johnson on, and he kind of took us through his timeline of Zelda. Let me see if I can find it. But go ahead, y'all. Keep on talking. Is there any episodes that y'all remember that stood out to y'all? I don't know why this doing all this, man. I got so much on my screen.
Go ahead. Me go back in the archives. I can't remember that far back, honestly.
Man, he pulled up some ones.
I thought it was good, man. When I know you got started to get some other people and on the podcast, and we had some other people from outside the podcast talking. So I can't name anyone in particular that I'm like, yeah, that was the joint. But reaching out and get other people on the podcast and getting some conversation in, I thought that was pretty legit. I know I enjoyed those as well.
Right.
Yeah, I will say
I don't have one to point to, but yeah.
Yeah, I will say that I didn't realize how much or how deep you were into it with everybody. Mr. T, the what's the PlayStation dude?
Hip Hop Gamer.
Hip Hop Gamer. Like, I didn't know you had connected with everybody like that. So I think that's pretty dope. And then I think I really started paying attention when everything kind of turned around for you, and I was like, I like that though. Everybody else is like, I don't like that. I was like, I like that. Like he's like telling the truth. So I was like, yeah, I'm gravitating to this.
Yeah, I at that time it was Nintendo, and then I don't know, somewhere in there I was like, you know what, I gotta be honest about how I'm feeling about things. So we took a hit when I started venting on what I was really feeling. But yeah, that episode.
Slap yourself. That was my favorite episode. Yeah, I forgot about slap yourself. I forgot you need to slap yourself to somebody.
Yeah, I did one of Hip Hop Gamer.
It was
Hip Hop Gamer.
Yeah. Those were my favorite ones. The slap yourself videos. I forgot about them.
Yeah, I got some of them up. I'm gonna pull some of that stuff up, man. I did a slap yourself to Hip Hop Gamer. The first slap yourself was just to the community, just playing around with stuff I would see and thought it was funny. Like the little stuff. Here go one right here. Let me pull it in. Dang, y'all bringing back
it's your
memories,
boy
boy.
LHG, aka Level
Y'all hear that?
with another Slap Yourself Volume 3. Now, it's been a long minute since I done one of these. I know y'all been patiently waiting. Y'all been asking all the people that been with me from day one. All my subs been asking me,
even sound the
Levelhead,
same.
when are you gonna come back and do another Slap Yourself? When are you gonna return to the series that is Slap Yourself? When are you gonna do Volume 3? Well, here we are, and it's about to go down. Now, I got a lot of new subs, and I want to bring y'all on.
Anyway,
that don't even sound like you for real.
No, it don't.
About. Now, I got
You gotta realize that was almost. But here you go.
Slap Yourself.
You still got it. It's just not in the same form. But yeah, man. I don't sound nothing like that now. That was 10 years ago. Man.
That's funny.
But yeah, we had a lot of stuff going on back then. Keith, I was trying to find that one with Triforce Johnson. I got several ones with him back from that day. Young Leveled Head, yeah, that was Young Leveled Head.
That was before all them kids level head.
Level Head sound like a battle rapper. I sound like a battle rapper, dear. Okay, but yeah, y'all keep letting me know them episodes that y'all remember, and I'll pull them in. Like I said, this is just celebrating what we have done over these. How long we been doing it? We've been doing it for like what, a decade
I know.
now?
Yeah, so I know I came in. I've been doing it for about 8 or 9 years. It's been about 8 or 9 for me. So I know you've been doing it for well more than a decade.
I
but
started
it's been
with the
about
Wii
8 or
U.
9 for me.
It was the Wii U for me. That's when I did my first one, and so that was 10 years ago. So it's right. It's been 10 years for me. So it's been 8 for you. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find. Go ahead, Keith.
I'm trying to see when I came along. I don't know if my youngest was born yet or not. He may have been born. He was born in 18, so around 17, 18, 2017, 2018. I think.
Right.
I don't know. Somewhere around there.
He said because you had Potato Mike. Is that what she said?
Yeah.
The Potato Mike.
But I remember this episode right here when I debated Hip Hop Gamer. Y'all remember this? Everybody was trying to debate Hip Hop Gamer after he challenged. You want to know how that happened? How this happened? We was on Twitter, and he made some comment about PlayStation, and I saw K-Bum, and I got upset. Because me and K-Bum always went back and forth over PlayStation, Nintendo. So I saw him on there talking stuff, and I made some comment in his comment section. He's like, "You wanna jump on? You wanna go back and forth?" So I was like, "Yeah, I'll jump on." So they invited me to the Warzone, and that's how I got up with this right here with Terrence Davis, and so these go real far back.
It's going. It might not.
Yeah, man. So we going down memory lane. These some. A lot of people got. I don't even know where Hip Hop Gamer is now. Is he still doing it?
I don't even follow him. I don't know.
Man. So anyway, as I pull up, go ahead.
The first Straight Talk was 9 years ago.
Yeah, I'm going to it. I'm trying to find it.
I'm almost a decade in. Yeah, I got it up here.
Where you can't pull it in though, can you?
I'm gonna try to see let me see if I can send you my playlist, because I have it in my playlist because I saved it. So I'll send it to you this way.
I'm gonna find that mug. But yeah, so as y'all can see, we've been doing this for a while, and I feel like I've been blessed to have some good experiences in this YouTube space. Because nobody was Triforce. I was the first one to bring Triforce Johnson and Hip Hop Gamer on the same podcast. Like to bring them two together to have discussion. That had never happened. And it was big things going on at that time. And then my father passed, and I kind of faded back a little bit. But I'm trying to find that. You sent me the Straight Talk.
I sent you the playlist. It should take you to the first Straight Talks.
Okay. But yeah, man. So we've been doing this for a while, and we've seen a lot. We've seen a lot. A lot of people come and go. Right there. That's active gamer life. I haven't seen him in a minute. There go the first straight talk right here, 9 years ago. Gameplay versus graphics. Was that our first one?
I think we had an introduction one. I think we did an introduction one with me.
Let me see.
And I think the second one was gameplay versus graphics.
I'm gonna go back up. I think that's the first one.
What, gameplay versus graphics?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think which one we did first.
Yep, that's the
You
first
may be right.
one.
It's first one.
Yeah, that's the first one. Let me keep going. Let me keep going back. No, that's the first one. Yep, that's the first one.
Bet.
No, it's not. No, I got it right here. Let's see how K-Bum sound 9 years ago.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
What's up, people? It's your boy Levelhead back with another video. This was supposed to be the Live and Level Gamers podcast, but my partner, Mr. L Live 08.
But we didn't have the intro on this one.
But we're going to do this video anyway because I want to introduce this guy. This is one of my partners from way back. This is K-Bum 20.
Man,
he's going to be on the podcast with us when we record it later on this week because he wasn't able to get it in tonight. So what's up, K-Bum?
Yo, what's up, Level?
Not much, man. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the show. I want to introduce you to all my subs, all my subscribers, and everything like that. So, K-Bum is a Sony drone.
Come on, bro.
I'm playing. K-Bum is a Sony fan. Now, when I say Sony fan, he's a real Sony fan. He's not a Sony fanboy, but he's a Sony fan, meaning we get it in, you know, talking about Nintendo, you know.
Hey, hold up. Did you hear me call you a Sony drone?
Man, this dude came out of the gate with the Sony pony. Out of the gate with the Sony pony.
Yeah, I call him a Sony drone. Man, you sound totally different.
Mario, he throw rocks at me, you know what I'm saying? I throw rocks at, you know, what's on. I think you was playing Madden at the time.
Probably.
Now this dude is a beast at Madden, but
no, he ain't. He ain't no beast at Madden. That's
real good at technique.
That's all cap. All cap. Anyway, K-Bum, how does it feel to hear yourself, man?
It's weird to be honest with you, man. To go back and hear your baby voice. That's 9 years ago. I had a whole lot of stress. Less stress back 9 years ago. So I was happily married still, enjoying life. Didn't have all these bills, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself in trouble. Let me stop.
You happily married now, right?
I'm still happily married.
I'm finna mute myself. I'm not a part of this.
Ooh, I know, right?
That's when I was happily married. Like, wait a minute, K-Bum, you live, bro? Don't do that.
I know, right? Thank you, brother. Thank you.
So y'all know if you don't see K-Bum next week, you know what happened. The wife heard this episode, and that was it.
No, man, it's crazy to hear that. To hear yourself speaking. A lot of people don't know that I was actually afraid to do the podcast.
Yeah.
And Level had to kind of force me into it because my whole life I've always had speech problems my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So I was afraid to get in front of people, get in front of an audience, and actually talk. So, you know, I got to give my man Level credit for pushing me out there, man, and allowing me to go ahead and even with my issues and, you know, say stuff wrong or don't pronounce things, enunciate your words, you know what I'm saying? But he helped me grow even as a person, even into my my personal career, what I do in my job, and even the fact that, you know, I teach now or I preach in stages now at my church. And a lot of that was due to being on the podcast and developing some of those skills and communication in this manner. So I got to give much props to my man Level for pushing me past the fear that I had and just going out there and doing it anyway, even if you say ums or ah or you slur your words and you don't come out right. But the fact that you go out there and do it and get better, You know what I'm saying? That was kind of the message behind it. So, like I said, I'm happy to be here 9 years later. Still messing up on my words, but I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty good if I say so myself. I've gotten much better.
Now I'll say this, man. Yeah, I did have to, Keith. I had to pull on this dude hard. Like he was, no level. I don't think so. I don't know, man. That ain't me, man. I'm just gonna stay on this side. Then he came on and got hooked. He got hooked, especially after I did this right here. Hold up, let me play this. Then I'm gonna find something with Keith. So, let's see what Keith. Y'all remember that?
Straight talk all day, every day.
When he heard that intro, he's like, okay, we can do this. I think we had the best intros. I don't care what nobody says. Anyway, yeah, we was banging back then.
I did have to say that. I do want to say this.
Yeah.
What made me feel real comfortable even in the community.
Fire.
Yeah, I did love that beat. I ain't gonna front. I was like, no, I want to hear that again. What made me feel really good in the community, being someone who was outside the community. I didn't do any of the podcast stuff, but I did, listen to some podcasts, and I was still really big into gaming, like I still am now. Was the second video I did, which was gameplay versus graphics. At that point in time, the PS4 had just came out. And people were saying, no, it's gameplay. And then people were like, no, it's graphics. And the fact that we were able to come at the table and have a legit, conversation about it and come to a mutual agreement, even if both sides didn't fully agree, there was a mutual agreement with it. And even the fact that I got love from Mr. T, I got love, I think, for Red Knight. I got love for some of the other people who were already in the community that was like, you know what? I don't fully agree with what you say, but I love the way you said it, right? Mm-hmm. Or I love the way you brought the argument. And so to me, it made me feel really good in the community that, you know what? I can bring an opposing view. And, even though people don't agree with it, we can still find some common ground to have a conversation and be good with it. It ain't always about seeing my way or seeing your way, but, I can have a different opinion, and we can have the conversation and then leave it at that and keep it moving. So that made me feel real good in the community. So that's, well, you know what? I might want to do this again a little bit more. So.
Okay. No, man, I knew we would work because we was already doing this stuff for years. See, me and K-Bum get on the phone and argue for hours.
For
hours, man. And I learned that's dude.
True.
I was like, no, man, all you need is to get comfortable with knowing you being listened to outside of just me and you. I knew once you got comfortable, you was going to be good. Because K-Bum is very analytical. He likes to go deep, and I'd be like, bro, first of all, we ain't got to go all the way into the molecules of it.
He's splitting atoms.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, we ain't got to go that far with it, but I knew once K-Bum warmed up to it and got comfortable, he's going to be a problem, and that's exactly what happened. He got comfortable with his voice and his, sharing his opinion, not worrying about, pushback, because we all opinionated. So who cares if it's my opinion? It's your opinion. We got opinions, so share your opinion. So I'm trying to go back to when Keith first jumped on.
Man, but y'all don't know. I mean, we spent hours arguing, bro, at work. Hours going back and forth. It's crazy. You sure right. That's how we got into it.
Right. So
you sure right.
Keith, man, and now how Keith got on was unique. It was very unique how this happened. It was an accident. Remember, Keith? I don't know how it was an accident, and I sent it. I think some kind of way I sent an invite, and you popped in. And
I remember you reached out to me first because I think you had. So I had been a fan, so I had been commenting, and I guess you liked some of my comments and the way I was, approaching some of the things, and and somewhat really agreeing with what you were saying, because I was like, Nintendo really need to step it up. Yada yada yada
No,
yada yada.
D2K was an accident. Not you. D2K was an accident.
Okay.
I didn't mean to send him. That's how he came in. But go ahead. You're right. Go ahead.
But yeah, I just remember you was like, hey, you want to jump on or whatever. And like, hey, when I was like kind of nervous, like, really? I've been listening to y'all. I don't know if I could, I don't know if I could box with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can get in the ring with y'all, but I just did it and just, and let that first episode be what it was. I think I sent it to you in the chat.
Yeah, it's 6 years ago. It was 6 years ago. I'm going back to it.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Oh man, 6 years. I got 6 years in the game, y'all.
Yeah, it's a while ago. But go ahead. You said you sent it to me?
Yeah, I sent it to you in the Google chat.
Okay, I'm going to it. Go ahead though. You was talking.
But yeah, and like I said, I didn't know what I was going to say. I was just, just kind of let the words flow out, and because of this, talking, having people listen to me live, and I can't take back stupid stuff I say. I have to just really, I got to just say it, own up to it. And to me, that was the fear, like writing in the chat. I can, oh no, that sounds stupid. Let me erase that. Now I gotta really talk and be on my feet. But I wonder, well, y'all can't see it, but I got my little Wizard of Oz thing over there in the Christmas Carol before that, and I gotta thank this podcast for that because it showed me something. Like, you can't sit there and think about it too much. You just gotta kind of go with the flow. And I appreciate being on this podcast and letting people hear me, as crazy as my thoughts may be. PlayStation more innovative, but but as crazy as that may seem, with the new PlayStation Portable. But I just had to kind of
we got to talk about that too.
Yeah, we do. I kind of just had to go with the flow, and this podcast kind of taught me that. And just watching y'all, Nia, even, you know what I'm saying. Just watching everybody just go live.
On here. Got some episodes when Nia was on the cast.
That's true.
No, what I was saying about you, Keith, one thing that I valued when you came in and you got comfortable, man, again, your attention to details always impressed me. Keith always, where K-Bum was analytical, Keith has that analytical eye too, but he informed. And that's one thing I appreciate about you. You was informed, and your opinion didn't have to reign supreme. Like if I was to use D2K, D2K was really informed as well. But D2K had a strong opinion at the same time.
Right.
Whereas you were informed, and what you knew, but you didn't. Your opinion didn't have to dominate, and that's what. Like K-Bum, K-Bum sometimes is a me. If it's me, K-Bum gonna go hard. He gonna go hard at me.
I'm opinionated. I'm not even gonna front. I am opinionated, right. And when I believe I'm right, I'm gonna let you know how right I am. I'm not. No, I don't.
And Mr. Norris,
I'm loud with
the
it
popcorn. He start the stuff and get the popcorn and sit back and like, look, let the fight commence. But anyway, that's what I valued about you, man.
Don't sit back.
No, yeah. So. What I remember about Keith is I remember him in the comment section. That's the first place I remember Keith. And I remember us vibing on The Witcher 3. You know what I'm saying? And because that was my first time getting into it and getting into an adventure game like that for those many hours. And so he would chop it up like, oh, what you doing? What you doing with your setup? And I'm like, I'm doing this. I'm trying this. Like, oh, maybe you should try this. I'm like, oh. Okay, and so and he kind of fueled my love of The Witcher, and so that was the first thing that we really vibed on. But the way Keith works now, and I love it because I'm very strong with my opinions. I do recognize that. It's all good. And Level is strong with his opinions.
No, I'm not.
And so what happens is, what I'm saying, we have these two scales. Right,
he balances out,
and Level strong, and Keith comes in and says, "Tip the scale." He comes over here and tips the scale, he balances it out, right? It's just a little tip, and it's not. It's like your point, Level. It's not like my opinion matters. It's like, well, actually, guys. You know, it's kind of like that,
Right.
And it helps us to see, you know what? Yeah, maybe I'm too strong on this side, or maybe I'm not seeing it from that side. And he helps tips the scale either side. And so I love the fact when he does that. But he's a big instigator. Don't let nobody fool you. That boy
Hey, man, come on,
instigates
man.
every
Come
day.
on.
That boy drop into the
He be
chat
doing
and
it
walks
all
away.
day in the chat. All day, I'm like, I'm not biting on that LeBron diss. I see you, kid. I'm
No,
not
because
going.
I see both of y'all points. Like it really helps when the level gets on here and he's able to articulate it versus how he is in the chat. When he in the chat, you like, I don't know what he talking about. But when he gets on here, yeah, he just swinging at you. You like, man, what is going on? But then when he get on here, you like, oh, that's what he's saying.
See, here's the thing.
K-Bum, I think we should pull it back a little bit.
So I think y'all, because Twitter doesn't have a face, and I'm at work, and I'm trying to go between both of y'all, and y'all typing 20 texts a minute, and I'm typing 20 texts every hour. So it's like I'm trying to get everything out, and then I type something wrong, and then I got to go back and correct. And by the time I corrected K-Bum, I'm sent 5 more texts. I'm like, man. So my whole point get lost in the sauce, but on here I'm able to get back with y'all and really express what I'm talking about. But here's Keith right here. Hold up, let me.
Oh no! Hey, look at that! Look at that! Oh,
Dang, that was another bop too. Shout out to John Shaw. K-Bum. See, Keith, what was that thumbnail you had, man? What was his hat?
I don't even know.
Hold on, let me skip through this. There go Keith right here.
So that's the remastered one?
Yeah, I wanted to go back and play it because I remember hearing you and some other people talk about how Uncharted 2 was great, and my first experience with Uncharted was Uncharted 3, and I didn't really like it. So, and I didn't really like Gears of War 4.
You sound different too, bro.
I should go back and try the old one to see if I really like it. I think Gears of War Ultimate is better than 4 so far.
Yeah, I mean, I can agree with
You
that.
sound different, bro. Your voice totally deeper. like wait a minute, Keith, where that bass at?
I be trying to figure out what my mic's on.
4 didn't really stand up to the original, but I would say the second and third one, it was kind of in line with those. But the first one was a set apart. It was just a different beast, man. A whole different type of experience. And I'm with you with Uncharted 2. That's the best one in the series. So,
I haven't played that one yet, but I plan on it.
Yeah, man, you need to try that one out. You're probably best off buying the
Anyway, y'all heard. I hate hearing my own self. Get all that. But anyway, you said I need a Spotify playlist. I did have some bop intros. That's true. But anyway, we gotta talk. I know we've been going down memory lane. Any other thing that we did that y'all want us to play real quick before we get into at least some of this game's game? What was it? Gamescom stuff. We got to talk about this controller from PlayStation.
It's not a controller. It is a portable device.
It's the PlayStation Portable.
It's a portable device. So, yeah.
So, all right. So let's talk about it. So K-Bum is wearing the iconic Captain America shirt. Laugh out loud. Yeah, he like. I guess he a big Captain America fan. I didn't know this. I guess I knew he had the his thumbnail as that, but I didn't know you was a big Captain America fan like that.
Not a big Captain America fan like that. I do. I like the logo.
Okay.
Is what it is. I like the logo, and that was I remember when I made this logo kind of my thumbnail for the podcast, and so I kind of wanted to bring it back for the show. But I'm not. I mean, I do like Cap, but it's more of showing that, you know what I'm saying, my love for Marvel. To be honest, and I love the logo of Captain America, so that's pretty much how it is.
Okay, all right. Well, so I didn't watch all the Gamescom. I watched some of it. We got to talk about Starfield. We got to talk about this PlayStation Portable. We gotta talk about what else happened. Nintendo with the whole. What we ain't gonna talk about that. Which one we want to talk about first? Since we went down memory lane a little bit, huh?
My keyboard was messing up. Man, I wouldn't mind talking about Starfield for a second.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna pull it up.
Okay. I haven't saw any of the leaks. I wouldn't be mad if I saw any of the leaks, honestly. With the type of game that it is.
You don't want to watch the footage that they played today?
I didn't even see. I've been working hard. Man, I haven't been paying attention to nothing. But what I just learned about Starfield was how it's the future, but I think it's only like 300 years into the future. So it's not like
it's not Mass
it's not Mass Effect future. It's not like aliens here and there. So it's kind of grounded in that I was gonna say use Star Trek as an example, but kind of that. Hey, we're just now getting to space and now we're exploring, because you can't take your ship and fly it around the universe all willy nilly. You have to actually have the resources and build your ship up to being able to fly in outer space. So I love the fact that there's work to be done to get to those points. And to me, I think if the gameplay is good, there's enough dialogue that's going to keep me interested. I think just that gameplay loop alone is going to keep me invested in building my character. Because at first I was thinking like, oh, here we go, space travel, it's going to be crazy, yada yada yada. But they keep it really, really grounded. And it encourages you to actually explore. Because if you want to go see that planet out there, and you know your ship can't reach it because you don't have enough fuel, or you're not using the right type of combustion, or whatever they got going on, I don't know. But in order for you to get out there, I need to go to this planet first, see what's on this planet, figure out what's going on, use those resources, take those resources somewhere, mine it, yada yada yada. Now I can go out there. And that's, for me, that's my type of gameplay. That's my type of game. So I'm encouraged. And actually, I think a lot of people have been saying, the people that's already played it, they can't say much because of the embargo, but they've been saying some pretty good stuff.
Okay.
So.
K-Bomb.
So what's the question? Make sure I'm answering it correctly. Is it about Starfield or just about...
Yeah, Starfield, what you have seen so far. They kind of showed the first few minutes of the game. I'm playing it right now. Well, playing it. Yeah.
So yeah, I agree with Keith. I like the groundedness of Starfield, and I think I think it's going to be a good game. Like I said, I like what they're doing. I like the fact they're the way they're handling the space battles, the way they're handling the ship, and there's just a lot to do. So I'm down for it. I'm excited. I just hope it stands up to the test of time. I hope it's a good version of Bethesda, not the bad version of Bethesda we've seen lately. Fallout 76, Redfall, and some of the other titles that they've had. I hope it's more in line with what I enjoyed when I played Deathloop, which is Bethesda game, and I enjoy that. So I'm hoping it's good. Like I said, I want this to be a banger for Xbox because they need some wins. They need a win, and the better they can do in competition, the better they push Sony to do themselves. So I hope this is a definite win for them.
Right. I think they got I think they finally got their IP. It looks good. I was reading some of the stuff I don't know if it was UK Bum. I think it was Keith that had kind of shared that Twitter post, and it was kind of yeah. And I was reading through some of that, and it seemed like people are genuinely excited, and those that have played it so far and got a hands-on with it are enjoying what they have experienced. They say the graphics is mind-blowing. They say the sound effects. That's what caught my attention because great sound effects really immerse you into the game. So to see that they finally seem to be pulling all this stuff together and things starting to go right for them, man. I'm happy for Microsoft, to be honest with you. Finally they got it. They may got a win on their hand. So any more thoughts on that?
So just reading the comment that Carlos Hill said, and he stated that so the one thing I always disagree with you guys on is your hate for Bethesda games, but I will always give y'all a pass because you guys are cool. And on that note, it's not that
who are hate.
You say what?
My hate. Because Bethesda games always glitched up.
No,
all
hate.
All of us.
All of our hate.
It ain't just you. It's our hate.
Okay,
and the thing is, I'm not just trying to hate on Bethesda, but you gotta call it out when you see it. When you make buggy trash games and you're known for making buggy and trash games, then you need to call it out.
Yeah.
Because you can't just let it wash over you and say, "Oh, they made Skyrim." Okay, you also made these trash games too. So let's not the it's not saying they can only make bad games, but they've been missing lately. So let's make sure we vocalize that. But we're hoping that they hit a home run with this one.
And for me, historically being such a strong Nintendo gamer, I like game mechanics, and Bethesda game mechanics have always been trash to me. You swinging at somebody in Skyrim and it don't look like they hitting, it don't look like it's taking any damage, but it's taking damage because you can see their hit points going down or whatever. And it's like, I can't play that. Like, I want to see when I hit you, I want to see you, feel it or whatever. And I can say for sure, just looking at the gameplay of Starfield, that they took that into consideration, because I don't even think it was that way in Fallout 4. So they've definitely taken that into consideration that, you shoot a gun, they need to be responding to the bullets. That's so for me, it was.
Did you gotta go?
Man, y'all gonna see me run.
Keith said, I'm like, what this dude
doing? I don't know, what was that?
Mid-sentence
conversation, like. Oh boy, that's black people for you, boy. We don't need much to run.
Where Keith go? I didn't hear. No,
Keith, you break out running. You know we was gonna run too. We ain't even the same.
I was gonna be out of there.
Go ahead, bro.
But yeah, like Skyrim, Fallout, all them games look cool and they was long and big and epic. But man, it's all about game mechanics for me. Game mechanics trash. Yeah, I can't do it.
I'm laughing over here, laughing at Nia. Nia don't care. She said it wouldn't matter to me because I'm playing it on PC. Laugh out loud. I got a new graphics card. Look at her brosing. Look at her bragging over there. She been bragging about that graphics card for the last three podcasts. What graphics card you got, Nia? What is it?
You got a 3060, I think.
Like I know what it is. I don't know what it is. If she told me, I wouldn't know what she was talking about. But
that's funny.
No, like I said, I don't know if this is for me. This game, I think this game is requiring more than I'm willing to give. But I am happy to see Microsoft kind of righting the ship, so to speak. RTX 3050. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Is it 3050? Okay.
I thought she had a 3060, but I stand corrected.
But so yeah, man, I'm happy for them. Anything else that they showed here at the Gamescom?
We did get a date for my Tekken 8, so I'm excited.
Yeah,
it comes out in January. So we did get a date for that. Let's go.
Man, they killed my boy, man. I don't know if I don't care. They killed Hayachi. I don't think he dead though.
Man, Hayachi ain't dead. He never died.
Man, he ain't dead, man. But they shouldn't even make you feel like he is. But anyway,
he gonna come back.
They got to, because it don't feel right without Hayachi. But
he coming back.
So you excited for Tekken, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I'm definitely playing. I don't know if I want to rent that one or if I want to get that one if I want to GameFly, I'll actually buy it. But I'll definitely be playing it. Because I got my girl June back, man. June has not been to Tekken since Tekken, a mainline Tekken since Tekken 2 was the last time June was in Tekken. June is the mother of Jin. And so she hasn't been in Tekken since Tekken 2. So she's been in Tekken Tag, but that's not mainline Tekken. She has been in the mainline Tekken since Tekken 2. So I'm excited about actually bringing June back. Tekken 8. So
You ready to get
I'm
these
excited.
hands in Tekken 8?
let's not do that, man.
You ready to get
Let's
these?
not.
Keith, you see me,
Let's
bro?
not. Let's
You ready
not.
to get these hands in Tekken 8? That's not
Let's
me.
not
You,
do
you can get me in Madden.
not.
But see, you need, hey, y'all. K-Bum don't be right, because I play him in the games he dominate in, but he won't jump on Street Fighters for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I feel kind
That
of
has
some
nothing
way
to do.
about
I
it.
don't play Street Fighters. If you were just better than me in Street Fighter, that's cool. But I don't play Street Fighter, bro. It's just like I don't even play the game. It has nothing to do with you being better. I don't like Street Fighter. I don't like Mortal Kombat. If
It's
it ain't hands to
buffering?
hand, you
I don't see it. Is it buffering? Y'all said it's buffering?
oh
Ain't-
we're buffering.
Oh,
Let me stop.
interesting.
Yeah, the
Is-
video.
Did
We're
it stop?
stuck.
We stuck?
Yeah, I'm watching live feed on my my iPad. We stuck.
It froze? We haven't unstuck?
Yeah, we're buffering. Love got too much going on over there.
No,
Got the live stream, you got our
everything
faces.
over here working fine. I don't know.
But can you guys hear us okay? Are we coming through okay? Just the video, our faces ain't coming
Yeah,
through.
let
right?
us know if you can hear us. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, we definitely freezing.
We coming through, but we froze.
Okay.
I don't know what's good. Let us know when we stop buffering, y'all. Said they
They
can
can hear
hear
us.
us.
You can hear us.
Yeah, we just
Because on my end, it's not buffering over here. Everything is going through.
yeah. No, I'm watching on
Yeah,
on my iPod. Yeah, we buffering bad.
I see it now.
I think we're good now.
Okay. There it is. It wasn't me. I ain't do nothing. All right, y'all. So
I'm
but
about to go on and change the subject right quick.
Go
Mortal
ahead.
Kombat. Mortal
Kombat
Kombat
looks
1
good.
looks good. I was
No. It looks amazing, bro.
Let me
It
do
looks
it.
amazing. I was
They showed that
like,
today
It
too.
does. Yeah,
was it today? Was it
They
today?
had like yesterday. It was like a 17-minute video they showed.
Oh
Man,
It looks
That-
good.
that
Sure
game
is,
almost
it
made me
is.
want to buy it. I was like, man, I kind of want to play
The,
Mortal
the,
Kombat
the
myself.
story looks
But
amazing
that
though.
part, I'll just sit
the-
down and watch that.
It's super interesting, man.
This is the Earth's King. What is it? The Earth's such and such. Raiden. champion of the
Yeah.
Earth. Yeah, I was like, I kind of want to see what this gonna be about. So anybody out there in YouTube land, when y'all upload all the videos, let me know. I'll watch it because I can't fight. I can't.
So Tekken looking good, huh? I mean,
And Mortal Kombat looks good, man. That story is dope. Because the last Mortal Kombat, Liu Kang redesigned the entire
yeah, he
MK
rebooted.
universe. He rebooted the whole universe, and so now Raiden is Earth's hero. And
Right.
people, some people know what Liu Kang did, and they're like, we're not just going to sit by and let him do this. And so now Liu Kang may end up being the bad guy, which, like I said, I think it looks cool. The story is amazing. Yeah, and
Yeah, I
the
mean, I
fight
knew-
looks so clean.
I knew he had done that, but so they trying to make him the villain, and he might possibly be the villain in this one.
Possibly, it's not clear cut that he is,
Okay.
but there's like seed that he might be.
So Liu Kang is a
It
god.
do look good though,
basically.
man.
Yeah,
That
he's
is
a god now.
Okay.
The facial animations look good. The acting look good. It sounds good. The
It
gameplay
is
looks like
buffering,
it
man.
plays good.
Let me go down on the 4K. maybe I'm playing it too high. Let me go down to
that makes
1080p. All right, let's see if it stops. Like, cause it's fine on this end, but I guess maybe is it what is that? Streamlab might not be able to push it out right. So let's see if this changes it.
Understand.
Ooh, I
But
do got something to say about. What y'all think about Call of Duty?
Meh.
Okay, it wasn't just me. I was like, okay, this it looks okay.
Big meh.
I wasn't blown away. I was like, I don't. In all honesty, and I was sitting back trying to think like, what could they possibly do to like reinvigorate some new life into this franchise. Don't get it twisted. It's going to set. I'm not hating on it. I'm not saying it's bad. I think Call of Duty is consistent.
I don't think this one will.
You don't think
they lied? They lied.
They got
a lot of people went into this one. They stated last year that there was not going to be a 2023 version of Call of Duty. They were going to skip a year. This is what they told everybody. That you don't have to worry about buying a new version of Call of Duty. You're going to worry about your skins. It's going to all carry over because there's not going to be a Call of Duty for 2023. It may be like DLC or something like that, but there's not going to be a Call of Duty game that's going to come out in 2023. They lied, bro. And now they're going to make you spend another $60-$70 for a new Call of Duty. I'm like, come on, man. You said it wasn't. And then all of a sudden you flip the switch and decided you need to get some money because Microsoft is spending all that money on you. So you gotta put another $60 game out there, buddy.
Thank you, first name. I realized it was trying to run the 4K. That 4K was the stream couldn't push it out. That's what it was. So now that I dropped it down to 1080p, it's fine. I'm looking at it. This Mortal Kombat do look good. That is for sure. This looks amazing. When does this come out? A lot of these games come out between now and
Mortal Kombat comes out soon.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat comes out, I think, in September.
Yeah. Y'all getting Alan Wake? It's coming out in September too.
Yes, sir.
Let's look at
Yes, sir. I'm getting Alan Wake. I have decided. I have made my decision. It's only $49 on.
Look at him. Look at
Epic.
Look at him brag.
It's only $49 on Epic. And $69 for like that and the DLC and stuff. No, like if I wanted it on Epic for $69, it got the DLC and everything else. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna spend. But absolutely, Alan Wake is a day one. And if I don't get a day one, it'll be day two.
That's funny.
That game. It looks fire, man.
I was watching this at work today. I put it on the big screen because I was setting the room and I was trying to watch it, so I put it up on the projector in the room. I was getting prepared, and I was like, "Yeah, man, I think I'm getting this. This looks good. This looks good to me." I skipped Resident Evil 4, so
thank you. I'm glad you said that because that's exactly what I felt. I was like, I was thinking about Resident Evil 4. I was like, I don't want to do this though. I don't want to play through this game again.
Right.
Like I played through Resident Evil 4 so much from GameCube, had it on the Wii, had my little pointer. I don't want to do that again. I don't care how beautiful it looks.
Right.
I'm good.
So now, what do you like about what about this game stands out to you? Go ahead.
It looks like Resident Evil 4.
That's crazy.
Look on Nia. Tomo, isn't that a spooky game? She ain't playing it.
What?
Nia ain't playing that. She ain't playing it. It don't matter.
You ain't gonna play this, Nia?
She don't play spooky games, bro. She ain't touching it.
I don't either, but I play this. I just play it upstairs with my wife and them at. I won't be down here playing it.
It kind of gave me the vibe of, I don't know how y'all used to feel seeing the original Resident Evil 2. How it was like, I don't know, Resident Evil 1 was cool, but Resident Evil 2 took it to another level. And this kind of feels like Resident Evil 2, the original, like that vibe that I got from watching it. Mm-hmm. This looks really, really, really good. And I guess it's like the atmosphere. Because like Resident Evil started getting real corridor based. You know, it was like specific spots that you can go to, and the gameplay started to get real rigid or whatever. But this seems a little open, like you can run and crazy stuff is going to happen. And the graphics, man, the graphics are just amazing.
Yeah, it looks good.
It does look good. It does look good.
Yeah, so this comes out next month, I think. What they say, the 9th or something like that. So I'm like, man, all these games like coming out here soon, bro. I'm gonna have to pick and choose what I'm gonna get, but this is one of them. I think I'm getting this.
Now,
What?
what about that Chinese game that you talked about
Oh,
like 2 years ago?
the one,
Black Myth.
Oh,
It's called
the one you said is almost ready.
Yeah. They've been showing it. Man, it looks amazing still.
What is it called?
It still looks. It's called Black Myth Wukong. That's what I'm gonna go with. But yeah, they had the gameplay trailer for that too during Gamescom. I'll see if I can send it your way. But yeah, man, it looks really good, man. I know you've been talking about that one for a while now, and it looks
I'm gonna
good.
pull it in. So let me make sure this ain't 4K, because if it's 4K, it's gonna cause everything to stop. Yes, in 1080p. All right. Yeah, this is another one that I got on my, but this ain't coming out this year though.
Oh, when is it coming out? Yeah, you might be.
I'm looking at the release dates. I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't think it has a release date yet.
It's close.
But it do look good though. It kind of got a Souls-like feel to it to me though.
It is. It's very Souls-like. It feels like that. That Sekiro Two Swords or something like that it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sekiro Two Swords, which was
was
a Souls game.
But yeah, this is another one on my radar as well.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
Zombie U was scary, but it was the controls that made me stop playing Zombie U.
Yeah, Zombie U was different. That's the Ubisoft I like, experimental. Try to come up with unique gameplay and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're experimenting with Resident Evil. I mean, Assassin's Creed over and over again.
Yeah, man, this still look good.
Again.
I'm just like, so is it all boss battles or?
I don't think it's all boss battles because I did see them before fighting some other people.
Okay.
But as far as the graphics, the gameplay, the fighting, the bits of story you see so far, it's different, man. It looks different. It feels a little bit different. And it's, you know what I'm saying, it's a Chinese made game, which is different. And I like what they're doing. And I just hope this game, to me it's very similar to Sifu, where it's kind of under the radar type of game that has real potential to be a banger. So that's what it feels like to me.
No, there's definitely one on my radar. But when I was watching this particular video, I don't think it has a release date yet. They said it's getting close though.
No, it's getting close.
So I'm good. Hopefully we in next year and I can pay some stuff off by then, so my wife don't put me out. So because I'm trying to think of all the stuff coming out this year, bro.
Ooh, that looks fire, man.
Yeah. What else? What else? It was a few more games.
Your game coming out. If
Which
it ain't
one?
already out. Red Dead Redemption. You still getting it?
Well, see, the thing is,
see what happened was
when I said I was gonna get it, I was really excited about what I was seeing.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I want to spend $50, but I definitely ain't getting the digital. I gotta wait till the physical come out, and that's not until I think either October or November. So I'm not getting the digital version. I want the physical version. So
I will say, man, they did a decent job. I mean, they could have pushed a little more, but they did a decent job of porting that game over. It's a lot better than what they say. The Xbox version, well, the Xbox version is just an up-res, where this one is actually taking advantage of the system. Don't quote me on that.
I think it's a PlayStation version, because the Xbox version is the one that you can play at 60 frames per second. It already got, you don't have to, it comes, but so it's the PlayStation version you probably referred to.
Yeah, I believe that's right.
But the Switch version ain't no slack either.
Yeah, I'm saying
I think
the version that you think is better than I think it's the Xbox S and maybe the PlayStation 4 version, if I'm not mistaken. Because the Xbox Series X is 60 frames per second with graphical overhaul. On the you can play it on Game Pass right now, Keith, or Steam. I don't know if you got Game Pass, you can play it right now.
Let me see. No, that's probably on the console only, probably.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's from my understanding. Anything else? Let's talk about this PlayStation controller, then we get out of here.
Not a controller. It is a portable device.
Why does dude keep on? It's a PS Portable. It's a controller, K-Mon.
PS Portal. It's not because if it was a controller, then you would be able to connect it to your PlayStation when your PlayStation is on. That's not how it works.
I thought you can't connect it to your PlayStation when your PlayStation.
It doesn't. It doesn't work like a Wii U device would. That's not how it works. That would have been another cool addition if it did that as well. But no, it is a remote play device. Is what it is.
Just by turning it on, so it's ready.
What's the point? Let's just call it out there.
Well, no, let's talk about it first. Let's talk about what it is first.
Okay, go for it.
And then we can talk about what.
Okay, K-Bone, you take the floor, and then we give our thoughts on it. Go ahead.
So, what I know of the PlayStation Portable. So, what I understand of this device is that this is a dedicated remote play device, which means a
controller.
It's not a controller. It doesn't play local PlayStation games, right? So that means if you can't load on anything on the device and play it absent of your PlayStation, you have to have the PlayStation. So what it allows you to do is it allows, and this is the thing that it does cool. The thing that it does right is it minimizes lag between playing your PS5 on the go and off of Wi-Fi, because the thing is Wi-Fi only. You can't get 3G, so it's Wi-Fi only. So being able to be away somewhere else, a coffee house or whatever, and be able to play your PlayStation. The thing that it does right is the screen looks good, the controls look good, the form factor is pretty okay, and it has very little to it's not no lag, but very little lag latency in the game. In the system, so when you do a control, you do a move, it removes a lot of that lag. Because I personally did remote play with my PC, so I would take my PC somewhere else, so a friend's house, and I would still play my PlayStation 5 or PS4 at the time with my PC and my controller. And so it had a little lag, but it wasn't terrible. You can still play, but this removes a lot of that. So it's portable, which allows you. It has very low latency. It has a good screen, so that's kind of the pros about it, and it uses this PlayStation Link technology, which is a new form of it's PlayStation's proprietary Wi-Fi communication, which allows it to talk to headsets and other devices through this PlayStation Link. And the price is a pretty good price. $199 is a good entry price for anyone wanting to use this type of device. So, let's talk about the rest of it. The rest of it is you cannot use this for the cloud. So, what that means is if you don't have a PS5, this does nothing for you. This only works via PS5, and I think the fact that it doesn't have cloud is a huge oversight, brother. That you can't play cloud gaming with just this device. You have to have a connection to a PS5, and to me, I think that pigeonholes the consumers that will want to use this device. So before I get really deep into understand what makes the device what it is, but that's just in a nutshell what this device is. It is a PlayStation portable or a remote play device exclusively, and that's all it's going to do.
Let me ask a question. So we know that it's $199 and it's basically a screen for the PlayStation, right?
Portable screen.
Had they added the cloud gaming to it, they would have had to add some type of computing element into the into the controller.
Yeah.
But how much you think that would have changed the cost? Would it have stayed $199 or
it would have changed the cost, but it would have been a different device though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Because I think you making a good point. I think I heard others making the same point that it should have at least been able to do cloud streaming, cloud gaming, and that would make the device a little bit more, make more sense to own it, other than basically being a Wii U controller. It's the gamepad for the PlayStation 5, basically.
But not.
No, I don't think, because it can't really do off TV play. It's either going to be one or the other, right?
It's one or the other. Yeah. Now they used to have a.
They can't do off TV
Xbox
play in what sense? What you mean?
So Xbox and PlayStation used to have this second screen functionality.
Right.
Where if you had a tablet or you had a phone, you could use it almost like a Wii U device, and so you could do something on that tablet or that phone that would affect the game. So it was essentially a Wii U device.
Oh, I got what you're saying.
But this is either you're playing it on your TV or you're playing it on this device. It is not speaking to it as a
controller.
Off TV. Yeah, it's not.
Right.
It's one or the other.
I got what you're saying. I thought you said you can't play away from it. I was like, I thought that's what it was. But you're saying it won't do what the Wii U controller will show a whole different, like your menu and all that, and you can look. It doesn't do that. That's what you're saying.
Yep.
So
exactly.
So truthfully,
who is this for?
Who
is this for?
I like that.
It seemed like. I don't know. It do make sense now that y'all say, because at first I'm like, man, hey, some people might want to play in their bed and not want to, or when the wife is wanting to watch TV and the PlayStation upstairs, all the girls, I'm speaking of myself, want to do something, and you trying to play the game, you can get this contraption, this device, and continue to play. But even $199, if that's all it does, it ain't even worth $199 to me. Personally, because I want to use it for more than just that, So, yes, it seems like Sony may have, not thought this through enough.
Like, put something in it so you can play like movies on it, or you can play music off of it, and the fact that it doesn't have Bluetooth.
Yeah, I just bring that up.
Proprietary.
Like. They were only thinking about this was really a comment. So I heard someone say is that this device seems like a device that they had wanted to do midway through. They canceled it, and then someone brought up, "Hey, we still got a device we were going to put out. Let's put that out." And then they just went ahead and put out the device. That's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like this was what their true vision of the device is. And the fact that you need, what is that? $700 before you can even use this device.
Like the best way, you mean?
No, not the best way.
Because you got to get a console.
Use the device.
Talking about the PlayStation. Oh, for those who don't have a PlayStation 5 currently.
You need a PlayStation 5, and then you need this device.
Right.
I'm with you, Keith. Like, bro, I don't get.
Go ahead and say it again, Keith. Who is this for?
Who is this for?
I'm sampling that. I definitely go.
Yeah, you can sample that.
I'm sampling that for sure.
But seriously, like, and when you were explaining to K-Bomb about, like, I was thinking about people in Japan. People over here, not so much. But people in Japan, I'm on the thing. But I have this thing. Yeah. For me personally, like, once I'm gone, my computer's off. My consoles are off. Nothing's on when I'm gone. I don't want any chance of a spark, so on and so forth. Like, you going to leave your PlayStation on all day for the chance that you might be able to play that PlayStation Portal for an hour? Nah, I just wait till I get home. It's not that serious. You know, and like y'all, like we were saying, I think we were talking about it earlier. Like if they had opened it up, I don't know what PlayStation streaming thing is called, but if they had opened it up for that, dude, this thing will sell like hotcakes.
Yeah, I think it would have.
Hotcakes. And then, you know, somebody might be like, man, I don't want to just play this at 1080p. I might want to go ahead and get the PlayStation 5. You just never know, but just limiting it, it's kind of working backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be working you toward wanting to get a PlayStation 5. Instead, you have to already have one just to even use it. So it's kind of, you know, it's specifically for PlayStation fans. Anybody walking out the street looking at this, it's a no-go for them. Like you said, that's $700 of an investment for a 1080p screen that you can only play games while your PlayStation is on. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah. When you said that, K-Bum, I'm thinking because I already have a PlayStation 5. I wasn't thinking for those who don't have a PlayStation 5. In order for this to make, you got to buy a PlayStation 5 and this and a game. That ain't worth it. Anything else before we are we done for this 300 episode 300?
No, I think we can end it with this. This is something I want to talk about.
Go ahead.
Mario versus Sonic. It's happening. Side-scrolling Mario versus side-scrolling Sonic. It's happening. It's happening, people.
It's not even going to be a fight.
Well, we know who's going to sell better, but like it's actually happening again in 2023.
Well, I'm scared to play Mario. I'm not playing Mario Wonder at all, so yeah, we can't play that. But Sonic don't look bad, man. But I'm not. I probably won't get it. I'm getting Mario Wonder. I'm not getting Sonic.
I think Mario Wonder comes out on the 20th, and Sonic comes. Where's Sonic at? I know it's October. I thought it was coming out like a week later or something like that. No, it's coming a week early.
Yeah, it better come somewhere. But once Mario Wonder come out, ain't nobody buying Sonic. Nobody even talk about Sonic Frontiers no more. When's the last time you heard anybody talk about Sonic Frontier? Nobody. No, I don't see
nobody.
Video. Yeah. Absolutely.
I thought about it for just a second. Like Sonic Frontiers look kind of. No, I ain't playing that game.
Right. So, anything else, man? Are we done for this episode 300?
I think we can wrap it up, man. But this has been a dope episode, man.
Yeah,
and I know we had a couple people jump in. They said they weren't going to be able to join with us, so I hope they get a chance to go back and check this podcast, because this was definitely a really fun time, man, and get a chance to talk about how we got into this podcast, this space, and be able to, you know, chop it up, and the faithful audience that we do have. Big shout out, you know what I'm saying? You guys are one of the reasons why we still continue to do this, why we still continue to come a week. And I know we've been trying to be more consistent with it, but you guys keep us on our toes, especially when Level trying to pronounce those words and those articles. I appreciate that.
See, you could just let that go. He was doing good.
But for those going back and watching this, man, yeah, and just give us some feedback. Let us know how y'all feel about this episode. I know we're doing something different with getting a chance to see these black faces. But no, we enjoy. I know I enjoy myself, and we can end it on that.
Go ahead, brother Keith Norris.
Yes, sir. Episode 300, man. I appreciate everybody in the comment section. I appreciate you, brothers. Man, it was a great episode. Man, just going back over everything and listening to when K-Bum started, I started. I thought that was really dope. I appreciate having a platform for this Xbox slander. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do it sometimes. I gotta give it a slander, but it looks like
it's that heat.
But it looks like it could be changing, man. Starfield could be, you know, The change of the tide, which is a good thing. We all just want good games, and I can't wait to come back to talk about good games.
I agree, man. He said for this Xbox slander. Well, yeah, man, we thank y'all for tuning in on tonight for our episode 300. We were trying to figure out something we can do, so we was like, man, we never show our faces, and we was like, you know what? I think we have just distanced ourselves away from the toxic side enough to where we can show our faces. So this is what we look like. Don't get too used to this. We might not do this next week. I'm not sure. Hey, let us know. Let us know in the comment section. You rather see our faces or our logos? So, yeah, man, we gonna get out of here. Yeah. But I enjoyed each one of y'all. DJ Fanatic, of course, Nia, the video game, her, Alan Steed, who else was Carlos was up in here, Phoenix Star 5000, Dark Sun Rider was up in here as well.
Fred was up in here.
Fred, Fred was in here.
215, Chariot Man. You get
Chariot Man, yeah. I knew I was missing one. But it was a lot of folks in here tonight, so I appreciate y'all. Tiger King, yeah, that's right, Tiger King.
Yeah, he said he was gonna come back and watch it.
Yeah, so appreciate all y'all taking out some time to be with us on tonight. But yeah, so this is episode 300. Like I said, get a good picture, snap it. We may not be doing this next week. I let these fellas let me know if they want to do it again like this. I enjoyed it. I mean, it wasn't bad. And we do got them bops. Thank you, Nia, for them bops. We got them bops. Yeah. No caps. On this beat, I snap. For my Christ, I rap. I'm so cool, no dap. But there to sin, he brought the end when he called the fin. It's a rap. My confession ends with mics and pens. They bend the knees like tap. I am not regular. I lay it down like a sacrifice. I do not fear a man can do to me. Plus I'm secure in the afterlife. In other words, I'm ghost. Filled with the Holy Ghost. Anyway, let me stop. Let me stop, man. See, I can't freestyle, but I can write it. But welcome to the we out of this joint. Y'all stay blessed, and we'll see y'all next week.
But we got smashed, bro.